the amateur extra license. Oh, I hear people, I got to go get that extra. Boy, I got to get it. All they have to do is take a test, and the test is not as hard as it used to be, and you don't have code.
For that AMP project, what a great endeavor that'll be. Is that a Mercury?
Never found one, but the 7300 definitely is a neat little rig. It sure is. Anyway, back to you there, Henry, KC4 India, W5NQH.
Roger, Dave. Well, I'm glad to meet someone with a lot of knowledge about these equipment. I'm thankful this one's got the original IMAX in there, and they're still running, Dave, for which I'm thankful. As you probably know, the...
One else, and then it would just kind of go along, but then, on the
other foot, there are people that don't want to help. So you try to help them, and they don't want them, and it's like, okay, fine, that's cool. At least I tried, and...
Where I've got tremors in my hand, I mentioned that a minute ago, it affects me a lot on the key. I have to correct several mistakes, and it's...
Wow, what a signal. Really good signal, don't you? Sugar Papa 4, Lima, Victor, Germany, 59 plus, near Denver, Colorado. My name is Wayne, Whiskey, Alpha, Yankee.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, I've got a couple of extra old tubes here. They're older, but they
and have a good evening, and stay safe, have fun. Hopefully we get a chance to work your station again soon, okay?
We want some more hop seed.
Bushes. Then wife and I set up the irrigation in the back. We ate out some Mexican food for lunch. He
would chase after me and chase after the front tire and try to bite the front tire, and I stopped and I grabbed him and picked him up, and he was just fine. That's just their personalities. I mean, you're the alpha male. They live, they're pack animals, so. What's going on there?
Oh, God, it was funny. And you could sure work the world with 1,200 watts and a big Tar Heel antenna. Now I'm just running 200 watts with a...
Me dijo, hijo, necesito unas llantitas para mi carro. Le digo, fíjate que allá para donde vamos al Rábano, le digo, ahí está un carro que yo creo que se lo robaron y tienen las llantas, le digo. ¿Dónde es? Y que la fregaron, pues ahí se agarró otros 3, 4 camaradas y se fueron. Y al primo de Loreto, se llama Román, el gallo. Se le cayó la cartilla allí cuando andaban quitando.
Things in the sky. I thought I'd mention that anybody that's interested, if you've got a good visual of the moon, it's began its eclipse, and so I just thought I'd share that. KG6YVD.
So the regulator put out 50 volts.
So 12 volts comes from the automotive electrical system, which the AO
They can sure reverse engineer it.
There was a time that I kept my dog chained up, because he would keep getting away.
let's see. Let's talk a little bit about Georgia now. So, you know, there's been back and forth about what we see the governor there, Brian Kemp, as whether he's really a promoter of free speech. Some folks say he is, some folks say he isn't.
Association.
Use of amateur equipment out of band frequencies or deliver interference from the 20-meter amateur band.
Check in for for that KJ6AK, also upper.
Bill Trudell, WB9CIK, for interference to the KE6TZG receiver in that area, and for rule violation on the 40-meter band. We also issued a warning letter to the licensee in Thousand Oaks, California, Donald Rainwater, Blue Line 6W, regarding profanity and abuse.
Everything else is doing great. Mike and I were talking about onions and dehydrating them and so forth, and I'm going to give that a try here once I get a little breather here. I think I've had plenty of them, just not the ambition. Anyway, we'll say 73, and I'll turn it back to you, Mike. I'll listen out. Everybody have a good evening there, and a great tomorrow. WA6 JJM and the group. WA6MTV. Clear for listening.
Okay, Leo, and I sure thank you for the CW, and it's good hearing you tonight. Yeah, I'm curious if you could sun dry those. I don't know why not. You know, guys, people have been sun drying things. Look what they do with the chilies, you know, the chili peppers, corn. I guess it's nothing new. So that is, my gosh, especially with the heat you have out there in the desert, it should be just fine. You know, as long as the wind isn't howling or something, blowing it all off the screen. That's interesting. Keep you posted on that. Anyhow, we'll catch you tomorrow night. Yeah, well, mules. I've never dabbled in mules, and I'm not Roy Rogers or Gene Autry or anything when it comes to horses, tack, but I did have them for 20-some odd years. I started when I was 49, and I had a ball there. I tell you, until my back gave out. So I can understand what you're like doing. I never did anything like that. You know, I did the cavalry stuff and always some small jumps. They were more like co-hops, I guess. But I volunteered for an outfit here that
I think it's just because with this type of microphone, Terry, if he gets right up on it, talks directly in it, then it's real clear. But if he's typing on the computer or leaning back away from it a little bit, then it doesn't sound right.
You know, on that radio, Joe, just give yourself more trouble. Go to +4 on the treble.
Is now on pause. Very unfortunate.
Let's see. Oh, this is a little bit humorous. Well, not really, but this is just some kind of light content here. So, 643Z. So, Mr. Bill, how was last night's bet?
You know, the 6 o'clock night that I checked into, the conditions were good, terrible. But the
terminated a year early. It's supposed to be a 30-year tour. I said, I've had enough of this. Put me out to sea, any ship, anywhere. They sent me to Hawaii in the middle of winter.
Kevin, right? Kevin, he was telling me I was still making the grade, so that's good.
Yeah, he just stepped out to go look at the eclipse himself.
Cold area. Also? Oh, man.
W1MDB with KP2XX on the side. Yeah, it wasn't too hot yet. It hadn't really turned. I think now it's turned the corner there. It's like they switched the oven on there. I can't go there until September now. It's just too hot. And it was quite pleasant when we were there. We could eat outside, and we were in the Paradise Valley area, which is really nice. So yeah, a good time with that. And okay on the wedding in Northern Virginia.
Roger.
And you're almost 20 over. What are you doing?
I'm doing a lot here. I've got full power running. Making the house lights dim, 5, 6, 700 big ones. Running a PR40 here with a W2IHY equalizer mixer. And I'm really getting a lot of compliments on the audio there, Dennis, over.
Okay, I remember when you had the W1IHY, and the 2 is definitely better.
Roger, I went to the 2XS. This is actually the 1, but I put the number 2 add-on kit on.
And I guess you've got, what, the W3IHY, you've got that on order?
Yeah. The 3 is another kit. What this did is it gave me 4 additional sliders and some new stickers.
And it had a couple of extra wall warts with it, too, I think.
This one didn't come with that, but for an extra $50, I could have got that. Anyway, this is called the W2IHY kit. And then there's the W3 that you get 2 more sliders. And you can just keep going up. I think it goes all the way up to 10.
All right, I know Mark, K6FEJ, out there in Lake wait a minute.
Will be gone?
I didn't want to say anything wrong. Mark has the W9.
I don't know if they're doing it this year. The water levels are so bad, but that's a big deal. They put people down the raft there, and I guess it's a lot of fun. I've never done it, but looks like it could be fun.
Well, I got my share of sunburn the first time. The second time I got wise and put one of these suits on like I was deep sea diving, and then I didn't get any sunburn.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, you can catch a lot of sun out in the water for sure.
Roger.
Somebody does it.
Real easy. And as soon as you're really down low, like 1 point something, under 1.5 everywhere. So I really haven't talked much on it except for...
3rd Street. And the operator ripped the top off of the W1MBB.
Something like that.
It felt like you were in a dryer, but boy, I tell you, your falls, your winters, and your springs are just to die for. What's your trick? You just
Chris went down to just like I got it in the mail, and I put it all back together again and put in resistors and caps that if they were bent too much or didn't look good, I'd.
They put something northwest. Oregon.
Whiskey 2 November, Quebec, stroke Whiskey 7.
Whiskey 2 November, Quebec, stroke
Whiskey 7. Calling CQ, hello CQ. Calling CQ, Whiskey 2 November, Quebec, photo Whiskey 7, listening.
Off the way. Wish you the best and stay safe. And for ETG, W7MBR. Bye.
Okay, David.
Japan. Whiskey 8 Kilo Japan.
Whiskey Houston, 96 Kilo Japan, 19 plus, over.
Roger that, Gus. Roger on that. Thank you very much. You're also 59 plus into West Virginia. I haven't talked to you for a few years, but you sounded great tonight. And thank you for coming back to my call, Gus. 73 from West Virginia.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the call. 97
Whiskey Alpha 2, Papa, Victor India.
KD9, Radio Kilo Germany. Thank you for the call. 59 days.
QSL, the 590, also 59. Southwest Florida, QSL.
Hello there. Thank you for the call.
Good DX, 73.
KD9, RKG. Kilo Delta 9, Romeo Kilo Germany.
Charlie Papa, last letter, Charlie Papa, over. Victor Alpha 2, America, Charlie Papa. Execute Gerald. Nice to meet you, Gerald. Take contact to forward, 59, over. UPS Gerald, 73.
KD9, RKG. Kilo 4, Whiskey India Sierra.
Kilo 5, Victoria, Guatemala, John, 59. Thank you for the call. Good day. Thank you, North America. Sierra, Victor, Charlie, X-ray, India.
Kilo KD9, RKG.
Kilo India 1, November. Victor, 59 plus, over.
Thank you very much. You are 59 plus in Connecticut. My signal is 72.
73, Joseph. Good to see you again. CBS. Kilo 4, good to see you.
West of Billings and a little bit
north of the Yellowstone River. I have no idea if you've been listening or not, so I hate not telling people where I am. And it is right now about 63 degrees. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful day today in Big Sky Country. And thank you for dropping in, Jerry. I'm sorry, the name is Scott. Sierra Charlie Oscar Tango Tango Scott.
okay? All right, Steve, take care. Have a good evening. Breaking with Norway, 7 Lima Whiskey Fox. Station Kilowatt Charlie, 2 Mike India Bravo. Calling and by. Kilo Charlie 8 Whiskey Romeo United, right?
Copper-clad steel, 2 full wavelengths on 160, so it's a big antenna. Sometimes it works really good if I'm on a lobe. If I'm on a knoll, then it doesn't work as good as my Wyndham, which is also up about 125 feet. Taking advantage of Douglas firs out here, Jim. W6 LG and W7 MBR. It is, we used an antenna analyzer. It was 178 ohms. At that point, I was wondering, because I've heard sometimes a 1-to-1 balance is better overall, because as you change frequencies, it's going to vary some. And it didn't, it went up to maybe 200 and something on 10. And of course I can get on any frequency with it. It works out quite well. And it really works well on is 20. I'm 14 full wavelengths on 20. So I can get, if I'm in the lobe, I can get 20 dB of gain over my dipole. Where I had a 4-element beam in Utah, I could get maybe 8 or 9 dB gain. This thing kills, but if it's not on a lobe, then it does.
I'm from Czech Republic. Good signal on your equipment, and I think about 1 kilowatt and 5 elements monoband.
Always neat. Delta X-ray Zulu. Good evening, right?
W6 LG, W7 MBR.
If it was night time here now, and I was pointed for our best propagation probably is here, we wouldn't hear nothing. Using the long pass on 15 or 10 is in our morning. Unless you have some sort of crazy thing where you cannot find the direction, the point, you can still hear them.
We point toward the New Zealand. Yep. That's long pass. Wrong direction. It depends where you are. You heard that up bloke from Portugal the other day. Don't know. It's got no numbers written on the antenna, but I know what you mean. But Portugal's not as Africa, isn't it? It's not just above Africa, southern part of Europe, sort of. It's sort of over the Caribbean. But if it was in the morning and there's stations from Italy or somewhere like that, you've got to point over New Zealand south and go around that way. The canals, eh? What's that? Yeah, roughly. Probably a little bit south of these. Yeah, that's right. Well, I just had a conversation with Brett. You know, like my antenna, that 10-metre thing, you only have to go 5 degrees and you lose someone. So I asked him where he's pointed, so between 60 and 80 stuff there, but you know, it all depends where what part of Europe it is. Well, if they're in Russia, long path, you got to sort of go south more. Yep. Yep.
Anyway, so much for all of that. Well, I'm actually using the Collins amplifier right now, the 30S1 with the 4CX1500A7. Maybe I can't remember if I said that or not. And I had just rebuilt or did a new build on an old 220 that I picked up that had been taken apart. Only paid $75 for it, so now I've got me.
Man, don't hold back on anything. Just the biggest money you spend on your station should be in your antenna setup.
Name is Oscar, Radio Ocean, Sierra, Tango, America. Oscar, my name, and the northeast part of Czech Republic. Yourself, Franco? Yeah, Roger, Franco, no problem. Thank you. So, all the best to you. See you again. Bye-bye, Franco.
Alpha India 7 Charlie Hotel.
Something in November.
Radio 4 November. David in Tennessee.
Yeah, okay. Whiskey Radio 4 November. Good evening, David. You are 59. My name is Oscar. Radio Ocean, Sierra, Tango, America. Oscar, my name, northeast part of Czech Republic. Yourself?
Roger. We received a 5-9. You are also 59. Beautiful signal into Tennessee. And we thank you for the 5-9 and first contact. Over.
Yeah, thank you, David. I wish you all the best. 73 and see you again in the future. Winnie Radio 4 November. Okay, to Papa Victor Foxtrot. Thank you. Bye-bye, David.
Whisker. Whiskey Radio for November. Hopefully.
Whiskey 2. 7.
Whiskey 0, Zulu, Oscar, great call sign. Thanks for taking my call. You're a bit of a light signal here, but the time of night on the band would, it makes sense that it's a bit light.
It's probably not wool, but I wear a beanie in the winter. It's freezing cold.
Go ahead, Fred. All right, I'm going to go check the status of my pulled pork. I'll be right back at SXCO. And if I'm not...
Yeah, roger that. Try something else. See what you can do.
Good, that's for sure.
I got 5.9 static here, and you're above that. Doing real good. That's amazing. 50 watts. Why are you just running 50 watts, Danny?
I actually got a problem with the radio right now. I don't know if it's a mismatch on the antenna. It's taking it back, but it says it's 1-to-1 antenna.
They never bought this mobile antenna. I think I know why, because it was too heavy to run it, you know.
Yeah, 250.
That's what you want. You know, especially if it's two-stroke, man. That thing, it's got enough power to scare you, you know.
Se trata de tener las bolitas bien puestas.
I would pay you a couple of bucks or so. You know, something interesting. I was looking at Google the other day, and they actually have a street view of Google all the way up to...
They each get a couple of minutes, and they want to talk about zoning issues. They want to talk about parks and recreation issues. They want to talk about, you know, local municipal budgets. It's one very important message where individuals that, when I was sitting on that committee, right, representing this particular community, individuals from the community could come.
Train. I couldn't get on that train quick enough. I don't know. Your daughter sounds kind of interesting. Well, you know, doggone it, I had my pilot's license too, believe it or not. But I had to turn it in.
10 más 15 sobre un S9. Adelante.
Bueno.
I'm pretty high, 65 feet. Over.
QSL, can you switch it back and forth, or is it just pointed east?
It's just pointed to east. I would like to try another antenna with you while you're on there. Is that okay, Danny?
Sure, go ahead. AK5XQ. See if I can copy it. That other station, try it again.
From the West Coast. What side of the West Coast are you on? The literal sea or what?
I'm on the other side of the ocean, near Santa Barbara. Over.
Roger, on Santa Barbara. Here I'm located in Washington State, southeastern side of the state. They call us the redneck side. Over.
Oh, yeah, the good side. Roger.
Roger, the good side. Here we vote Republican, and I'm about to put up a big old flag that says Trump 2024 on top of my 10-meter vertical. Over.
Roger. Yeah, I lived in Coeur d'Alene for a year, so I'm right with you.
Ooh-wee, break.
There's a break out there.
Oh, yeah. Kilo Mike 7, Charlie Tango, India, Santa Barbara Station. You're coming in at 20. You sound beautiful, brother. I'm over here in, they call it California in the Bay Area. About 40 miles, I'm not sure, 49, maybe west, I'm not sure. I'm about 40 miles away from Sacramento, right over here by Napa. Not too far from San Francisco. You're sounding good, Barbara Station. You sound great. You're S20, over.
Roger, you're S9 above the noise. Thank you for the nice report. Know where you are in the wine country. And I guess we got Washington up here in the good part of Washington. And was there somebody else?
Somebody said something about Washington. This is Whiskey 7 Zulu Alpha Radio, over. Yeah, that's the Santa Barbara station. He's still talking. He's talking about you now over there in Washington, over. Okay, how's it going there, Santa Barbara station? W7 Zulu Alpha Romeo.
Roger. AI6J, by the way. Yeah, going good. And name is Al. Was down frequency on 99. Heard you guys rumbling a little under us, but we kind of signed off to go look at the eclipse and came back, and looks like everybody vacated, but then I heard you guys, so here I am. Did you guys, were you able to check out the eclipse tonight?
Oh, I can't believe I missed it. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Did I miss it, too? What the freak?
Yeah, you did. It's still going. Go take a look. You'll see it come back.
Let's go see it. Yeah, I'm going outside right now. Roger that. Stand by.
Yeah, go look. You'll see it be coming back.
Might get on my roof.
Just was supposed to peak at 9 o'clock, so a few minutes after 9, it's going to be coming back the other way and getting brighter.
That's why I couldn't see it.
Roger, yeah, it's really faint right now.
Yeah, it was behind the tree, and it was just totally faint. It was already at its apogee, something like G.
Yeah, Dennis, we're talking to Washington, the good part. We're talking to Californication up there near in the wine country. Dennis is in Sacramento, KB6 Greasy Fried Duck. Go ahead, Dennis.
All right, yeah, I'm hearing most of the stations. The Washington station is having trouble hearing me because of the noise level, but yeah, the moon is rising, but it's dark. We're in the shadow. I tried to do a little shadow puppet thing, but I couldn't see it.
I saw it from down here, Dennis.
Yeah, I did a little with my hands. I made a little mud duck and made it quack.
Right, I saw that. I saw a little bit of a dance on the water.
Yeah, so, okay, good deal. I was using some aluminum foil to reflect some light and stuff, but okay, good deal. KB6G update.
And what's the handle on the guy up in the good part of Washington, if you're still with us?
Somebody just covered y'all left there. Sorry about that. Call sign here, and name is Dan. Delta Alpha November. Whiskey 7, zombies are real. Well, I was going to say something, but now I forgot. I can't see the eclipse from here, so yeah, we're SOL on that, over.
Roger, Dan. And Dennis, are you hearing Dan?
Dan is sounding very good here in Central California.
Oh, Dennis, I think I've talked to you on 99, over.
Probably talked to me on 99. I was probably just as weak and just as wacky.
Well, of course. I also talked to Mark, FEJ. How's my audio sounding out there? I know we're only working with 3 kilohertz wide audio here, but for the bandwidth, how am I sounding, over?
You're sounding good. I've got the bandwidth actually narrowed up a little bit. I could not do that anymore, but it sounds good. You've got a good S9 signal, and the mellifluousness is good.
My boom, 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 sizzling sausage sounds good, over.
Your furniture is orange, your sausage are sizzling, and your boom is booming.
And ask him to say Orange Julius, boom, boom, boom.
Ooh, okay. W7 Zulu Alpha Radio, boom, boom, boom.
Orange Julius.
What do you get, like $2 every time you say that?
Roger, I've got a deal with Orange Julius, and if you use it for an audio test, $2 a pop.
Man. Don't let the FCC know about that.
They don't know nothing. No, nothing. Whoop, nothing to see here. Move along.
Interesting. I wonder if Vince came back yet, or he probably can see the eclipse from his house. I'm going to tell him to send me a picture of it.
He was going on the roof.
He said he was going to go moon the neighbors or something.
I may go out and take one last check, because it was coming up over the trees.
Roger, I'm going to look out the window, 2AI6J.
All right, it was dark. The moon is dark. So if you're moon bouncing, well, what the heck? KB6GFD.
William 7 Zulu Alpha Radio. I hope are we moon bouncing now, over?
Yeah, did you ask me a question?
I said we're moon bouncing now, or what?
Yeah, the moon is bouncing. Let me go look at it. I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
Oh, Al, do not look at the moon without special glasses. Do not look at the moon eclipse without those special glasses. Yeah, you don't want to damage your eyes. KB6GFD.
Howdy, everyone. How's it going?
We are trying to find the moon.
And my wife heard you say that you need special glasses, Dennis. So I was getting a good laugh out of that. I proceeded to look at the moon, and I walked into the door intentionally and told her it had no effect.
Yeah, that was the problem. I got my glasses out that I used for the other eclipse, and I had trouble finding it.
Roger, it darkens everything up, and I walk right into a door.
But I do not want to damage my eyesight on looking at this stupid eclipse.
No, you can't. You got to be really careful, because what's happening is the shadow of the Earth is falling right in the halo of the sun. It's refracting off of Uranus, and then it's kicking right through Saturn and Jupiter, back inside to Mercury. And then it casts the shadow on the Earth, which is reflected back to the moon, and that's how it works.
All right, I've got the O-scope. I've got the scope out. I've got this scope out here, and I'm putting in the special filter. First thing I do is I find Uranus, and the only thing I'm seeing right now is a black hole.
Yep, you've got it focused. You're right there.
I'm on Uranus right now?
You're on my anus, and you notice that no light is escaping, just gas?
All right, yeah, I'm just seeing a black hole.
If you actually had the infrared scope, you would see the gas escaping too, and you might smell it.
All right, I'm going back on the roof. I'm putting my glasses on. KB6GFD.
Roger.
I'm going to go wash my hands. W7ZAR.
Roger. Did I hear a good morning?
Go? Did the band take a dump? Is the solar eclipse messing up the ionization of the world? What's going on? Kilo Mike 7 Charlie Tango India. And 62.5.
Yeah, we're having a problem with Uranus right now. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, we got to get that taken care of. I just hopped up on the roof and I caught a glimpse of the moon. She's dark red. Over.
Roger. Yeah, you got to really watch Uranus. Apparently, it interferes with the moon bounce. It comes through the rings of Uranus, and then it goes through Jupiter, Saturn, over to Mercury retrograde, back to the Earth, back to the moon, and that's what causes the eclipse. Over.
TV6 GPS back. You know, this is kind of ridiculous. I'm going to do this tomorrow morning when there's more light and I can see what I'm doing. Roger.
You guys must be pretty popular because we got some jammers on here. They must be real upset about y'all.
Roger, very popular.
AI6J, didn't you sign autographs at Dayton Hamvention?
Oh, that was 10 years ago, Dennis, but thanks for remembering.
Yeah, I think I got one.
Yep, those are selling right now on eBay. Last I saw for 38 cents.
Wow. Yeah, I would get one, but shipping kills you.
Yeah, so don't sell that yet. I think it'll probably hit 49 cents by the end of the year. Be careful.
Yeah, and then what? You got another 50 cents for postage. Come on.
Ooh, that's really
That's that noise thing that goes on 03.
Is that like a beacon or an analyzer, or is that just some little man in his basement? Over.
No, it goes on all night, about every 10 or 15 minutes on 7203. And I'm into numbers, so I just moved my VFO. It now says 7202020. It just looks cool. So if I sound a little funny, that's why.
What kind of rig you running over there?
Let's see. That is a good question. It is dark, and I can no longer see the title. It is a Yaesu SE. Let's see. Let me do it the proper image with it. It's a Yaesu, a Fox Tango Delta X-Ray 5000. Over.
Oh, you got the 5000. Lucky you.
Well, actually, I got it on sale, so it's a $49.99.95.
Yeah, that sounds like one of your lucky numbers there.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let me go back to the zeros again. It doesn't look as pretty. But that might not. The SWL might like it better.
Isn't that a 200 water right there? That's a beautiful rig.
You know, I believe it is if you do everything correctly. You can maybe get it to do that, and you know the little light doesn't come on that says it's overheating and all that stuff. So yeah.
that one have its own power supply built in, and you just plug her up into the wall?
Yeah, that's why it is so doggone heavy when you're trying to put it on the shelf.
I'll be damned. I'm running a FT891, Fox Tango 891, gauge 2. It's a 100-watt compact rig. You might already know about it. It's probably the most compact 100-watt rig on the market.
Yeah, in fact, I talked to a station earlier today that was on an 891 checking it out, and he was going to be installing it in his mobile station. So, yeah, that's a good little rig. I guess you just got to get used to the menus. He was complaining that he wasn't like 7,300 on the menus.
Yeah, roger that. Definitely not the same. When I put it on sideband, it automatically assumes if it's lower sideband or upper sideband. If I want to change it manually, I have to go to some advanced menu with 100 options. It's kind of ridiculous. Other than that, it's all-around good-sounding radio. The receiver is great on this thing. Great. It's about a 4-pound radio. You can just throw it in your backpack and then get her done.
Yeah, no, it's good. I have an Icon 7000 that's like that. If you want to change the audio, the mic gain, you got to go to menu. If you want to change the power, you got to go to the menu. If you want to change the mode, you got to go to a menu. So, yeah, not that way on the 5000, but like I said, that's the what happens if you want a little bit of portability and you don't want to lug 50 pounds around.
Yeah, and better yet, I got it for $300, and it was still brand new, so I got a heck of a deal.
You know, as they say on TV, why, that's only pennies a watt.
Yeah, and I'm only pushing 60 watts right now into center-fed dipole. It's about 30 feet center in the air. It's a full horizontal. The legs are even off the ground and everything.
That's amazing. You're almost 20 over that time with 60 watts. So is it cut for 40 meters on the dipole?
Yeah, roger that. It's perfectly tuned. I have about a 1-to-1 SWR. I'm also on 5 watts right now. 5 watts, 5 whiskeys on a wire. It is very resonant. It is maximum and proficiently tuned. I don't have an antenna tuner or anything. It's just this little tiny radio right next to my keyboard on my desk, talking to the world on 5 watts alone.
AI6J.
Yeah, your S7 to S9, so that's working well, and you've got it up at about a quarter wavelength, which is just about right for a dipole. It's about the minimum you want to be to do stuff, and it sounds good. And you know what? You will never get a bill at the end of the month for this conversation.
And it's uncensored. Can you believe it? Yes, freedom of speech on here. Roger that. Yep, I'm on 60 watts now. Back on 60. Over.
All right, and I went out, and the moon is very non-existent, very dark, very orange.
Yeah, I'm over here, and I'm very close to Napa, over here in the Bay Area in California, and I had to get on my roof to even see it. I had to get on the roof to even see it because it's so dark, but she's there in all her glory. Over.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. Last night I was looking straight up. You know, they should have waited a couple hours so that everybody could see it up in the sky.
Yeah, everybody can get their drinks and their popcorn and settle in. Over.
Yeah. How's AI6 Jupiter doing?
I'm booming in, I think. I just looked at the algorithm. I set it at maximum, and it shows I should be pretty close to 15 to 20 over up by you. Over.
You're making 10. You're making 10. I'm starting to get the phase distortion. That means the band is on its way out for the short hop.
Yep, it changed already. You were 10 over about a minute ago, and I was trying to get into that algorithm pattern, but I think it dove a little bit.
And the Bay Area station. What was it? Dan? Is that the name?
Yeah, Dan is a Washington station. I think he's doing some at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name again? Over.
This is Kilo Mike 7 Charlie Tango, India. This is Vince. Vince over here in California. Over.
All right, yeah, Vince. So you're probably a little bit farther away, and so the band is perfect for you. You're 20 over, but I'm starting to get the phase distortion on your audio, so the band is going to go long at some point here short.
Yeah, roger that. I hear the phasing as well, but both of you gentlemen are 20 and over, so you guys all sound good. The phasing is coming in, though. I hear it in real time. Over.
Now, Guy 6J told me when that happened, and maybe little onions and chilies, man, that stuff is good. That's up to 39,
If I recall correctly, it says here that
Caleb, over. Yeah, you should come over again. Have a visit.